Hi, in today's video I will go over why the NIO and the Lee stocks go up. So what's the agenda for today? We'll see why this up, and we also notice in today's the New York Stock Exchange going to delist 3 stocks. Can NIO or Lee be the next company which can be delisted, as these are also the Chinese company? We'll double check who their auditors are. That's we also cover as the number 2 items. We'll see if how the NIO will do in terms of 12-month price forecast. So I'll give some range price for them. That's number 4. And then we also see who are the major investor from NIO and Lee Auto perspective, right? Whether these major investors or the top 10 investors in these company, whether they increase the positions or they are shorting the positions. So that's the whole agenda for this. So let's get started. So as you can see on the screen, I have the NIO chart, and this is the new chart for only for the 5-day or the week. Usually I won't do that short, but I just want to see what's happening in the market on the weekly basis. So as you can see on the black, right, this is the NIO, and which is the 15% up in just a week over time. If I compare with overall broad market SPX, pretty much it's negative sentiments, right? As we know, the market is down today as well, and it is minus 1%. And the same thing with the Xpeng as well. So Xpeng is also down. But if I take the Tesla in the blue, in the 1 week perspective is up 8%, and the Li Auto is around the same ballpark as the Tesla, but it's a little better, 1% more as 9. But the major move for the Lee and the NIO, what are the driving factor? Why they are up? So let's get into it. So if I quickly go into their financial, as you know, I like to go over the financial statement which they have filed to the SEC. So let's go to the very first one. To save time, I have already pulled out this form 6A, because these are the foreign companies. They have to file this 6K form. So this is the 6K form. As you can see, this is January 4th, 2021. This is today, and Wei Feng is the chief financial officer, right? So that's signed this NIO. So in this signed document which they filed to SEC, and this is not from any magazine or something, this is straight from the source to the regulations, right? So we're reading the correct information. So what they have and what they have shown here, they have shown that NIO provide December 4th quarter and full year 2020 delivery updates. What's the major milestone here? We can see, as you can see, the major milestone is NIO delivered 7,007 vehicle in December, increased 121%, not only 100 but 21% more year over year, which is amazing. And if I compare with the NIO delivery, 17,353 vehicle in just 3 months ended in December. So in the last quarter, they have really pushed that gas in and deliver 111% year over year, which makes the total vehicle they have produced is 43,728 vehicles they have in total, right? In 2020, increase 112%. So this means the NIO and the Chinese markets is doing well, and we all know Chinese market and the billionaires there is growing, and people have a lot of money there. So that's a very good thing. And in my opinion, as I want to clear between the fact and the opinion, that I believe this number will continue to go up. All right. So that's from the NIO perspective. Right. And then they also put some notes here regarding the batteries and all, with the 100k watt battery packs as an option and all. I don't want to go, but this is the main. You can pause and read further, but this is the main the factor behind why the stock jumps, as we can see from here, right? Actually, this is the jump we can see in NIO today, right? 4th of January, spike. It really goes very straight. Okay, so that's from the NIO perspective. Now, how about the Li Auto perspective? So again, on the Li Auto, if I go to the Li Auto SEC filing, right? They have a similar line of story as well. So if you can see here, and actually it's even much better if I see from compared with the NIO, because NIO, if you can remember, is 100 over 100%, right? But Li Auto is increased 529% year over year growth. So that's a phenomenal growth, 5x times, right? Growth. So, and you can see here there the presentation is different, but again this is the same 6K form which they have filed to SEC, right? And it must be signed as by their chief financial officer, which is Tai Lee, right? Security Exchange Act, right? So that's it. So if I see from here, the delivery from quarter one is only 2,800, right? And now in the full year is 32,624. This is amazing growth, right? So that's what it is now. So this is what we see. Okay, why the stock price jumps. So far we have seen the fact directly from their financial statement, not from any magazine and all, right? Let's say another one. So in Barron today, the three Chinese stocks are getting booted off the New York Stock Exchange, and what to know, right? And as you might have remember, if you have not missed my past month or so video, that Donald Trump signed that if the Chinese companies won't align with their rule, they pass the bill, so it will get delisted. And I didn't expect that the action of that bill is so soon. But here it is, the New York Exchange has announced that it has begun the process of delisting three telecom stocks, right? China Mobile, China Telecom, and China Unicom. The process should be complete by January 11th, right? And because of that, the price, the stocks is down, right? 4.4 and 1.6%. So this is a pretty shame. So what is this, right? So let's see. So so how we can ensure that the NIO and Li, at least they are good. They are Chinese ADR as well, right? Listed on NIO, because those are not. So how we can prove that it's good? So one of the easy way to prove, which is I believe the third or fourth point, is that to again, if I go quickly on their website and see who is their auditor, and their auditor is PricewaterhouseCoopers, right? There's the big names of their auditors. So it seems like I'm pretty comfortable on that. And these are not internal auditor; these are the independent auditor. This is outside who audit these reports. So this is from the NIO Auto, right? If I see from the Li Auto perspective, I'll see the same story as well. This is also PricewaterhouseCoopers is Yongqing LLP, right? And these are also independent auditors, right? So that's pretty good. So both from these perspective, at least is low, right? Is good. So the next thing is, what about the last two things which is I want to cover. And so far, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Now I'm going to see, okay, what's my price predictions for the NIO and Li Auto stocks for the next 12-month forecast, and then who are the major stakeholders, investors in these 10 major investors. We'll cover that as well. So, but if you haven't subscribed so far, please give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. Okay, so my price predictions, I think if the stock momentum and the growth seems like even if the market is down and people have in the community, investor community has a big trust on these EV cycle, and seems like the momentum is going there. If it's continue going there, so I can easily see from NIO going from the low end 120 to $327 on the middle high end, right? So that's what I'm seeing. And on the Li, I can see from 140 to $250 range, right? That's what I can see. But my understanding is, although I have the range, it must be from the higher end cycle. So it's multi-X can be the growth. And these are pretty much, they have started doing the journey, right, on the growth cycles. So that's the number 5 point, right? So let's see the last point. Who are the major investor in NIO and what are they doing? So if I see the major investor in top 10 owner of the NIO, is the first one is the Bailey Guilfords. And this, if you're following the EV market, you know that this is this is the company or the person Bailey behind who predicted Tesla before, right? And he has invested heavily in Tesla, and now he's doing the same thing with the NIO stock as well. And there are quite another big names which no need any introduction. For example, BlackRock, Vanguard, Renaissance, JP Morgan, and so on. If I just ignore this, who just seems like shorted 40%, but his stake was only 1%, right? So, but overall, everyone has bought and increased the percentage. If I go on to the owners, the top owners, is look at the banks: Credit Suisse, UBS, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, right? And everybody's. So the percentage is not high, is 1 or close to 1, but it's still a lot, right? Look at the number of investments. So big. So these big companies are the big top 10 owners, right? They invested in the stocks a lot, right? So yeah, so seems like so let me know what you think. Do you think these are good from your perspective? If you think these are good from the buy perspective, I didn't cover Tesla because Tesla, I think, is pretty covered mostly on YouTube and is a favorite stock of among for other all the investors as well. But this is I just want to cover from the Chinese investment perspective, because in today we know the three stocks, other stocks went down as well. So let's know as the community your opinion is. If you like and the NIO and Lee or EV market, give a thumbs up, and also put in the comment that are you still planning to add more securities, or do you looking for some other EV stocks right now? Okay, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you soon in next video. Bye for now.